Well, hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. Really do appreciate your time. There is a 12-year-old boy missing in New Orleans. His name is Bryan Vasquez. He's autistic, nonverbal, and the police say time is running out. For 3 days, search teams have scoured neighborhoods, and now the case has been handed to NOPD's Special Victim Division. The lead investigator, Detective Mario Bravo, is trained to recover missing and exploited children. Tonight, we're breaking down every detail of this urgent search, why the case has shifted, and how the public can help bring Bryan home. We're going to talk about all of this on the other side of this.
Coming in clutch, better tighten the pearls. Dropping cold facts, got the truth for the world. No smoke, no fluff, just the real that we trust. Hold on to your seat, cause I'm coming in clutch. Coming in clutch.
Well, hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. Really do appreciate your time. You could have chosen to be anywhere on YouTube. You have a lot of options anywhere on the internet, anywhere in the world, and you chose to be right here. I know your time is very valuable, and I do appreciate you spending some time with me. Today is August 18th, 2025. It is currently 10:52 p.m. on the East Coast of the United States. Enjoy. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. I wanted, someone sent me this, and because we are uh, covering Emmanuel and it's taking up a lot of the airways right now, um, this little boy is not getting any attention, and that broke my heart. And of course, I have to do it. So I wanted to at least put this out on the airways, and hopefully, uh, something will. I pray this little boy is found soon. I hope he's okay. Yes. Now, the thing about this is, Becky, I'm so sorry. The audio, it's been doing it a lot all day for people. I don't know what's up with it. I really don't. It's YouTube. I've heard there's a new update. If you're on your phone, see if there's a new update on YouTube. So I wanted to do this. Again, it's every single life matters. Every single life. And with this case, I don't think there is any foul play whatsoever, which is a good thing, a very good thing. YouTube updated, Mama Angie says, okay. So first, let me just tell you a little bit about who he is. And we'll start from there. There is a lot of information. Again, Bryan, how do I don't want to mispronounce his name. He is Vasquez. Vasquez. He is 12 years old, and there is a lot of boots on the ground. He was actually seen. I'm going to show you the video of him running down the street in his underpants. In a certain neighborhood, he was seen going to people's doors, running down the street. He has no shoes on, no clothes on whatsoever. Again, he is nonverbal, and autistic nonverbal. He is, so it's unlike Sebastian, more profound autism. I feel bad for them. Yeah, I'm sorry, Panda. I know, honey. Okay. Oh, thank you so much, Sandy, for sending these. I appreciate you, honey. Okay. Hold on one second. What? Oh my God, really? This is interesting. I just got some information on Emmanuel real quick. The numbers, the phone numbers on the flyers, the numbers have been, okay, the phone numbers on Emmanuel's flyers, the phones have been disconnected. So I don't know if they're getting too many calls or what. Let me show you who Bryan is, and we'll get to all of that. All right, so this is, he was last seen August 14th. We're 4 days into this, and let's just be real. He is profound autism, and he was last seen running in his underwear. This is New Orleans. There's a lot of swampy areas there, and you know what happens with children with autism and water. And he hasn't been seen or heard of since those cameras. So I'm going to give you some videos on this to kind of catch you up to speed. And all of that. So here we go. Very sad. Guys, if y'all live in this area, even if you don't, please share this out. I know, and again, every single child matters just as much as the next one. And please share this out. Like, time is really ticking right now. We're at 4 days. This is crucial. Like, hours, minutes are very important right now. I cannot stress it enough. Thank you, Louise, for sharing this. Please hit this thumbs up as well, so you can this will get shared out more.
5 days since 12-year-old non-verbal Bryan Vasquez went missing from his home in New Orleans. Now today, we know state and federal law enforcement agencies have joined the search for the missing 12-year-old non-verbal child, and this search includes cadaver dogs. Now today, cadaver dogs, along with search crews on boats, were searching marshy areas around where the child was last seen. Now, in addition to this, a Ring camera video has now been released showing 12-year-old Bryan Vasquez on Thursday morning wearing only an adult diaper.
I'm going to show you this
video from Thursday
more
shows
here
a
shortly.
missing 12-year-old from New Orleans East wandering through a neighborhood.
Authorities now believe that Bryan
I'll show it to you more up
Vasquez
close.
may be unclothed. Now, Bryan has been described as 5'1", between 86 and 100 pounds. He has brown eyes and brown hair. While he is nonverbal, he does respond to the name Bryan. In addition, we know the family recently moved to the location where the child went missing. In the old home, Bryan was known to sneak out and go to the playground, but he would always come back. It is believed that Bryan snuck out of the home through a bedroom window, and given the search has not turned up any trace of Bryan in the area surrounding his home, his mother believes that someone may have taken him. Please share this out as time is of the essence. We are now entering day 5 of this search for missing Bryan Vasquez. Let me know.
And I want to give credit to this gentleman, and credit goes to Ethan Living Life on TikTok. Ethan Living Life. All right. Just a cute little guy, and my heart breaks. I don't know if someone, I mean, it's absolutely possible someone could have got him, but he is 12.
Underway in New Orleans East as crews scour that area for a child that has been missing since late last week. Let's get live to WDSU reporter Ariel Brumfield, who is there on the scene with the very latest, and Ariel, some new resources that they brought out this morning.
Now, Travers, to be clear, this is still a rescue mission and not a recovery mission for 12-year-old Bryan Vasquez. That is what officials tell us, as they have been working around the clock to bring him home. Now, where we are right now is the area of where those airboats and those mud boats have been launching all this weekend, as well as today.
I mean, you got to realize this is New Orleans, right? Swampy area, water. You have crocodiles too, right? Crocodiles. Snakes.
Day for those water resources. Now, we have been told that they have brought in cadaver dogs today, but just to note, that is just for precautionary uses right now. They are hoping that he is still being found alive, but they're bringing in those dogs as well as those bloodhounds from Angola. We have airboats as well. We have drones, sonar equipment that is underway. We have men on horses right now, men on using their feet, walking not only this area, but the wooded areas all around in this area here in the east. So again, as we know, Bryan Vasquez, that 12-year-old.
I mean, look, this is not
that
good.
Is underway. We have men on horses right now, men on using their feet, walking not only this area, but the.
I mean, he is out in the middle of the night. And this is the thing. When these kids get out in today's world, they're seen. They're seen. They don't get past these cameras. It is so important that this is seen by everyone. Boy, it breaks my heart.
Wooded areas all around in this area here in the east. So again, as we know, Bryan Vasquez, that 12-year-old boy, he went missing from his home on Beaucaire Street on Thursday. He is autistic, nonverbal. Officials tell us they do know that he does know how to swim, and that is also a concern because we're told that children who might be autistic or have neurological issues, they are attracted to water, and so that is a concern. That is,
kids in general are attracted to water, right? It's human nature but with autism, it's even greater.
For some of these law enforcement first responders who are out here in this search. Now, we are also hearing that they're running into some trouble. We know Sewage and Water Board have came out to help pull up some of the water lilies that are in this area to help remove some of that difficulty. But then when they remove those lilies, they're also running into water moccasins. We have gators out here in the water.
There you go. There you go. So they're pulling up, you know, if you've ever been to Louisiana, any New Orleans, all that, any place with south, that there's these big vegetation that grows on the water, but underneath that water or in those plants, there is snakes, crocodiles, all kinds of wildlife, right? So it's bad.
As well as the heat that is in.
This was the 14th. This was nearly 5 days ago. He's just running the neighborhood. I'm really surprised nobody saw him. I'm really surprised no one, even at this hour of the night, saw him and didn't make a phone call.
Impacting some of these search crews. So it is a very difficult and extensive search for 12-year-old Bryan Vasquez. We do talk to some officials. Take a listen about where they are at right now.
Just the other day, we had a pack of coyotes that came upon us. We're checking these bayous around here, and you know, it's every man and woman, all hands on deck, trying to do whatever we can. Hopefully we got a positive resolution, but at the very least to bring this young man home.
And we are also hearing that Sheriff Champagne with St. Charles Parish, they are also bringing in some solar resources as well as some other equipment that they'll be adding to the search effort. Again, Bryan Vasquez, he's 12 years old. He also hasn't had his seizure medication since Thursday. So this is a really big concern. Again, they are asking for more volunteers, anybody who has spare time that can come out and help in the search effort to come forward. Reporting here in New Orleans East, I'm Ariel Brumfield, WDSU News.
Yeah.
New at noon, a great.
They are asking for people to come out and search, which kind of shows you that they don't. I mean, this is not criminal by any means. So there's that. Very, very sad situation. Let me just kind of show you what they're up against. Guys, please hit that thumbs up button. I need as many of you to hit it as possible. We are in truly the last hours of him potentially being alive if he is found, if he is not being taken care of right now. So if you're in that area and you're able to search, they need you.
And throughout Friday morning. Friday morning, the search did intensify when we brought in our federal partners and our state partners to continue the investigation of searching this young boy. The search continued Friday, continued Saturday, and then today. Right now where we're at is we are redirecting our resources to continue looking for the young boy. We're working on all possible leads that will lead us to finding Bryan. And we urge the public to continue looking in the backyards, in the sheds, looking at your video footage, because right now where we're at is that the video last captured him about this area. And we want to continue looking at video footage to see which kind of direction he kept on going. So that's why on Friday you did see a general search here, but we just urge the public to continue looking at video footage.
It's a little low. Is it low for you guys or is it okay? Let me know. I thank you so much for hitting the like button and sharing it. He has to be sleeping at times. It's low. Yeah. Okay. We'll move on from that for now. Sometimes when it's live, like, let me show you where they're at. Right here, I'm going to make this full screen. Give me 2 seconds. He was last seen where? Let me find out the address where he was last seen. 1 second. He was last seen on Bocaris Street in New Orleans East. Okay, let me pull up a map here. And we'll go from there. I just felt so bad for this little guy right here, because he's not getting any attention. And then we'll go from there. Okay, here we go. All right, Bocara Street. Zoom in, Mr. Sister. You got to give me more than that. Why are you not zooming in? No. Fine, I'll do it this way. Bocara Street. Maybe east. East. Okay, there we go. All right, so this is the area. Oops, nope, I don't want to go. So if you're familiar, Mary Queen of Vietnam Church, there's a Walmart Supercenter, Premier Honda, Toyota of New Orleans. So this is the street that we're looking at, and look at that body of water. Yep, I think we just saw this house right here. I think this might be the house, actually. It's weird. I just went right there. So, and there's a body of water right over here. Or it might, no, it was this house. There's a lot of solar panels, damn. Everywhere. Let's see here. Yeah, so I mean, it's a nice neighborhood, and I'm sure you would think there would be a lot of Ring cameras and all of that. But if we go up here, look, I mean, there's bodies of water here. Just look at the water. You know, and there's a lot of this is just swampy area. And I mean, the street just takes you right up to it. Right? And then look over here. I mean, this is the marina. It's all swamp. All swamp. And they love the water. They sure do. They sure do. Okay, I'm going to show you some video of him running down the street. There's a few videos that they've released, and I'm going to make this as big as possible. Credits going to go to Fox 8. Cadaver Dogs has joined the search. Pray to God that he's just okay. Okay, I'm gonna take that out. Oops, crap. What I do? Okay, here we go. And you're going to see him running. Not running, but he's walking. He's skipping. He's perfectly fine there. But whatever happened, he's not fine now, wherever he is. I'll show you the parents here in a little bit. I'll show them to you. Does he go back down again? Okay, just the same one. And he's even barefoot. Right? He's even barefoot. There has been so many kids missing lately. It's just crazy. Just crazy. All right, here we go.
All right, we're here in New Orleans East in the Michoud area. Photographer Catherine Timmerman here with me as crews are now deploying bloodhounds here in search for 12-year-old Bryan Vasquez, who went missing Thursday morning. We are near a body of water in the Michoud and Chef area, and just want to give you a look at the devices here. Drones are set to be deployed in the area as well to help find the young boy. We're told he is nonverbal, and we're told that any piece of information that people in the area may have is important. Nothing is too small. So if you have any information, be sure to contact NOPD, call 911 if you have any information on where the little boy may be, or if you have any tips that could help rescue crews find him. All right, we're here in New Orleans East in the Michoud area. Photographer Catherine Timmerman here with me as crews are now deploying bloodhounds here in search for.
Okay, so I want to show you this. Let me show you what kind of vegetation we're talking about. And again, they have been lifting up this vegetation, de-weeding it in the area. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Look at this. Wow, dogs could follow his scent. I don't know. Justin, can we hear at all? Do you know? Can he hear? Yes, he can hear. Yes, he is just nonverbal. He does respond to his name. He will, but it's very hard to search. Very, very hard to search. Right? Because you have these vines that grow, these lilies that grow just a crazy amount fast, and they are lifting them up, and then there are snakes galore. Desert blue, thank you. Oh, this one just, I panicked about this one because he's, you know, there's hope for this little guy. There's like real hope. Like his parents didn't do anything, and gators galore. Yes. It's bad. Bad, bad, bad. And you can
New video
see
from Thursday shows a missing 12-year-old from New Orleans East wandering through a neighborhood. Today marks 4 days since the nonverbal child was last seen. Good evening, I'm John Snell.
And I'm Meg Gatto. A cadaver dog is now part of the search for Bryan Vasquez.
Chris Joseph is live in Michoud, where a number of agencies are involved in this search.
We spoke with a representative from the governor's office. He says in his mind, this still remains a rescue, not a recovery mission. But you can see behind me, that boat was carrying the cadaver dog just a few minutes ago. I'm told that dog is now cooling down. The crane in the foreground, clearing away the marsh so that searchers can look.
And I mean, listen, this is so swampy that you could get in there and be swallowed up by the swamp, right? And alligators are galore out there. They cross 10 interstate every day. Really? Well, yeah, they're concerned about that, that he could even been picked up. You just don't know. You just don't know. Mosquitoes must be wild there, and horseflies.
Into the water, the concern being these marsh reeds would obviously obscure the view and potentially keep that child down. Now, despite all of this, we got an opportunity to speak with both the mother and a head organizer for this search. They both say they still have hope. Ring camera video from early Thursday morning shows one of the last known sightings of Bryan Vasquez. The nonverbal 12-year-old was in his adult diaper, but search crews believe him now to be naked. A coalition of agencies searched the Michoud area on Monday, and a representative of Governor Jeff Landry's office confirmed crews have brought in cadaver dogs.
He hasn't had a seizure medication since Thursday, and you have to be a realist. And you know, this isn't my first rodeo, so sometimes you have to brace and let these parents know that we are looking for your children out in the woods and underwater, and it may not be a positive outcome.
Has it shifted from a rescue operation to a recovery operation?
For me, it will always be a rescue until something is different.
All right, guys, what y'all need?
A volunteer organizer says she's undeterred.
We will always have hope that Bryan is found safe. We will always have hope until the last minute. And even after that, if we recover Bryan's body for any chance that he's no longer with us, we will still be grateful.
On Monday, search teams scoured the bayou and went door to door. Vasquez's mother is still asking for help.
Please keep sharing. Please don't let this just go away. Please keep sharing his name and information, and we need more information.
So tonight,
Blue,
the work continues. You can see the boat blowing some of these reeds out of the way. The crane still working. The expectation is that they're going to be at it until at least dark. And as you can see, folks standing by, eagerly waiting for any information, any glimmer of hope, any sign of what's exactly transpired. As a point of clarification, we were initially told there would be multiple cadaver dogs. There's only one. If you know anything, if you've seen anything, they encourage you to call 911 to provide that information and hopefully bring this search to a close. Reporting in New Orleans, Chris Joseph, Fox 8, Local First.
A stabbing for most customers.
There we go. Who was it? What is this? It's still low. That's still low. Okay. Make sure. Yeah, that one's still low. I'm trying to see if that went on. Let me see if there's any. Yeah, and here's his, I mean, just a cute little guy. There's this. Texas EquiSearch. I don't know if they're helping. Was last seen walking on foot. Okay. This is Texas Equi, and it says to mom from Bryan, and it's got hearts all over it. Look at this, guys. Just a cute little guy. Look at this right here. I mean, those lilies are crazy. What's going on in chat? The hospitals for Miles would have been notified. Yeah. He could have had a seizure, ended up, oh no, I pray not. God, I pray not. What's wrong? What's going on in chat? What do you need to talk about, Rooney? Okay. And then this one's a bigger picture. Oh, there's all kinds of gators. It was about 4 p.m. One is down my block, just like one's on I-10. You mean it like a gator? Hell no. This one's really big. I'm going to make this full screen. Right here. I'm still surprised nobody saw him. Yeah, I don't know if I believe him, Green Eyes, about anything, to be honest with you. This was really, really early in the morning. really sad. There's a lot of Sea dogs say the kid was Sea dogs say this kid was barking. How is no one checking on the dogs barking? The little dogs say, yeah, people driving down I-10 close to where it is a bad area, lots of weirdos. Yeah, I think this is excuse me. I think this is pretty close to the town, right? I mean, city.
For most customers, the journey.
What was that? It appears that somehow he managed to leave the house in the middle of the night. Yeah. Car alarm, dog barking, lights coming on, and nobody noticed. Oh, you're fine, Avery. That's okay, honey. He doesn't even look scared. No, he wasn't scared. He wasn't scared at all. He was just... Okay, here's mom. I just want my baby, she says. Mother speaks as authorities searching for 12-year-old nonverbal boy. And New Orleans East is a horrible area for crime, really.
Nobody can imagine what I'm going through.
She's got a
I just want my
translator.
baby back.
Yeah, this mother of a missing boy in New Orleans East is speaking out tonight as police search for 12-year-old Bryan Vasquez, who's been missing since Friday. Good evening, and thanks so much for watching. I'm Whitney Miller. Vasquez has autism and is nonverbal. Our Amelia Strahan spoke to authorities and his mother about the investigation.
3 days after 12-year-old Bryan Vasquez disappeared from his New Orleans East home, his mother, Hilda, is clinging to hope.
So I still have hope that my son is with someone, maybe alive, and I just want them to return my child.
Speaking through a translator, Vasquez begged anyone with any information about her son to come forward.
I just want to tell anybody that if you have my child, to just please feed him, give him a lot of food, take good care of him, but most important of all, return him to me.
Cranes combed through a canal near Michoud Boulevard Sunday as police search for any sign of the child. Vasquez, who has autism, seizures, and is nonverbal, went missing Thursday morning. So far, a local, state, and federal search for him has been unsuccessful.
Where we're at is that the video last captured him about this area, and we want to continue looking at video footage to see which kind of direction he kept on going.
Investigators are asking the community to join their search for the boy. They say he could be taking shelter in the area. NOPD investigator Mario Bravo is asking residents to review their security camera footage for any possible sightings of the boy.
In the backyard, no lead is small, no tip is small. We need the public's help right now.
Vasquez says she hopes one of those tips will bring Bryan back home.
Nobody can imagine what I'm going through. I just want my baby back. Please.
In New Orleans, Amelia Strahan, WWL, Louisiana.
Look, make all the Eastern Bloc jokes you want. These dudes are about to come.
Okay. So there's that. Justin, do we have a little more detailed address of where he was last seen? He was last seen on, it just says, let me see here. Beaucaire Street, Beaucaire Street in New Orleans East. Do you have... the search zone has since expanded to cover the surrounding neighborhood of low-lying canals between where was it at? Let's see here. Okay. Chef Minter Highway, Dwyer Road, and Michoud Boulevard, and I-510 is where it's saying. Okay, 7700 block. Okay, I got it now. I got it. 1 second. We're going to 7700 block. We'll pull this up. All right. All right, 7700 block. So this street right here. Right here. So somewhere here. This is the street that he was last on. It says the 7700. So I'm assuming. Hold on, is this going up or down? 5300, 52. I don't understand that if it's this. Let me go back up here. Does this turn into? Make sure this is right. This is saying it's 7700 Orange Street, but it's Einstein Charter Middle. Yeah, okay. PQR Street right here. So it's got to be over here. I mean, there's a patch of woods and then it's 510. And if you go this way, I mean, I don't see how in the hell he got out of this without someone not seeing him. I don't see. That's not far off a main interstate that run. Yeah. I mean, that just seems to be in a nursing home, and that's where she got the infection. It's very populated. I mean, look at this. I mean, that's a lot. Like, if he goes, okay, so Ricard Street, right? I mean, if he went this way and he would have to go through all of these woods, and if he's went, I'm sure they're searching these waterways, but if he went through here, I mean, somebody had to see him somewhere. I mean, look at all the houses. That's a lot of houses. This is here. I'm sure they're checking all of this. I mean, they've, you know, after midnight's going into the 5th day. Abigail's late. You would think, Teresa. You would think, right? I know he's on camera. Replay which video? Which video, my dear? This one? Of him running down the street? Did you see the brake lights? Nope.
New video from Thursday shows a missing 12-year-old from New Orleans East wandering through a neighborhood. Today marks 4 days since the nonverbal child.
Do you mean like
Today marks 4 days. New video from Thursday shows a missing 12-year-old from New Orleans East wandering through a neighborhood. Today marks 4 days since the nonverbal child was last seen. Good evening, I'm John Snell.
And I'm Meg Gatto. A cadaver dog is now part of the search for Bryan Vasquez.
Chris Joseph is live in Michoud, where a number of agencies are involved in this search.
We spoke with a representative from the governor's office. He says in his mind, this still remains a rescue.
Neighborhood, missing 12-year-old from New Orleans East wandering through a neighborhood.
Are you talking about lights like you see it through here?
New video from Thursday shows a missing 12-year-old from New Orleans East wandering through a neighborhood. Today,
yeah, I see lights.
It marks 4 days since the nonverbal child was last seen. Good evening.
Is that lights or is it?
New video from Thursday shows a missing 12-year-old from New Orleans East wandering through a neighborhood. Today marks 4 days since the nonverbal child was last.
Or is that the camera acting weird? Hold on, let me see if I can get a better video. But there's another video of him. There's two videos. The governor's office said if the boy is not located, the canals may be drained to aid in the search. How about that? You go, Governor. See, this is one, and we're just learning that. See, this one is at 5:28:33. 5:28 in the morning.
New video tonight shows the last time a missing New Orleans East child was seen. Now,
so he didn't even take the shoes
5
there.
days later, the search continues for Bryan Vasquez. Good evening and thanks for watching. I'm Devin Bartolotta.
And I'm Sharice Gibson. Vasquez, who...
See, was this one first? Or was the other
shows
one
the
first?
last time a missing New Orleans East child was seen. Now, 5 days later, the search continues for Bryan Vasquez. Good evening and thanks for watching. I'm Devin Bartolotta.
And I'm Sharice Gibson. Vasquez, who is autistic and nonverbal, was captured on a neighbor's security camera early Thursday in the morning. Well, tonight we lay out a timeline while Bryan's mother clings to hope.
Our Whitney Miller joins us now from where that search took place today.
Yeah, earlier tonight, the Cajun Navy was out here using thermal drones to cover more ground area to see if they could spot any signs of Bryan. Meanwhile, his family has been replaying the moment since Thursday, hoping that anyone with any information may have seen something that can help bring him home.
The timeline begins Thursday morning.
Come on, y'all. We got 701 people in here. Hit that thumbs up. I really need, I've got my blood pressures up over this one. I need y'all to hit that thumbs up button, especially for this video, because this child is not getting the attention right now that other cases are getting. And this is a fact, like it or not. If you are generally not blonde hair and blue or green eyes, you don't get the attention generally. So please hit that thumbs up, share it. We 1 hour, well, technically 20 minutes from on the East Coast. We're going to be at 5 days. 5 days. And it's not going to be good if someone doesn't have this baby.
Around 5:30 a.m., Ring cameras captured 12-year-old Bryan Vasquez wandering his New Orleans East neighborhood in just a diaper.
Haley,
Hours later, around 10, his mother realized he was missing.
She told his sister that shares a room with him, so he wasn't by himself in the room, he was in the room with his sister, to lock the bedroom door so he doesn't go out. We never imagined that he would go out through a window.
When family called police, they say it took hours.
Oh, he went out through a window. Damn. No, they don't. They don't. And that's just the truth, Lost Voices. And as YouTubers and as the media in general, we all need to do better.
For officers to respond.
And
It
I
was
tried.
5 hours at that point that they hadn't come out. And so we went to the police
Yeah, we're going to
station
look at it
because
again.
when I called, I was told, ma'am, we already got that call. And he's on a, we are waiting for officers to be available to answer this call. I'm sorry, that is not acceptable.
By Friday morning, law enforcement at every level was on scene, deploying drones, dogs, and airboats.
He's in desperate need to have his medicine administered several hours ago, so he missed that timeline. We just want to get him in custody safely and reunited with his family so we can get him the necessary medical treatment that he needs.
Volunteers also joined in, like Gail Perez, who works with children who have disabilities.
With this kid being 11 years old and right around the corner, so I came out to help look.
State police also issued a level 2 endangered missing child advisory, an alert that puts Bryan's information on highway boards and social media. By the weekend, the search expanded to canals and bayous, with alligators, snakes, and coyotes posing real danger.
It's tough. It's a tough situation, and we're trying to come up with a positive resolution, bring him home, hopefully alive, but if not, be able to reunite him with his family.
On Sunday, day 3, Bryan's mother pleaded for anyone with information to come forward.
So I still have hope that my son is with someone, maybe alive, and I just want them to return my child.
Monday, police confirmed the case had been turned over to their Special Victims Division, and they're asking the community to recheck home security footage, backyards, and sheds for any sign of Bryan. Again, the Cajun neighbor will be back out here bright and early tomorrow morning with that same drone and others to help search for Bryan. Anyone with any information asked to call 911 or NOPD immediately. For now, in New Orleans East, Whitney Miller, WWL, Louisiana.
Send me the information, Jason.
And tonight's top stories you need to know: President Trump's federal takeover of Washington, D.C.'s police.
It's been a lot. There's been a lot lately. It's crazy. It goes like this in clusters, though. It's weird. Very weird. I want to show you. Y'all were talking about the porch or the brake lights. You're only a couple hours away and you've not heard of it. I hadn't heard about it either. And this is what I do. Does anyone know if there are any pictures or videos of Justin Spider Monkey? They're my favorite animal. Yes, I have a channel. I think there's a couple shorts on here too, on this channel. Okay, people think the brake lights. Now this is 5:20. And what time was the other one? 5:20. What time was the other one? The other one was at 5:28. So 8 minutes later. Sometimes it, if there's a creep out there, they don't just run up and get someone, you know what I mean? Hopefully he's, sleeping somewhere. But the last 4 or 5 days, I don't really think so. Let me make it big for y'all. I know, Jason. I think it's just a reflection off the streetlights. I thought that too, but I thought it just might be the camera with the darkness. But it's weird. I think it might be the daylight of how it might keep focus. The night vision. Please check your mail. Oh, wow, Daisy. I just read an article said they found his discarded diaper. Oh, wow. 6:40 in the morning. Can you send that? Can you text me or email me that? Oh, God. Let me see if there's anything on here of that.
For most customers.
Let's see here. There's no group or anything of the Cajun Navy is there.
To see if they can cover more ground to spot any signs of Bryan. Just take a look, Sam, at this. It's using thermal. Tell me what's happening with this.
We're using thermal imagery here, just looking for a heat signature, trying to find anything that would identify a person out here in the marsh, in these lilies and in the woods.
And this thing is really, really good. I was hearing them say earlier that you could see twigs snapped or something like that. So the visual is good.
Absolutely. You could see little rabbits running around if there's any out there in the bushes. So we could definitely identify a person with this if he's out here.
Awesome. Thank you so much. And like we said, they are wrapping up for tonight. The mosquitoes are kind of getting bad, and they wanted to be able to at least put this drone out here to see what they could see, if anything, tonight. They'll be back out here bright and early tomorrow morning with that drone and with also other resources to continue to search for Bryan.
Please don't tell me.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second, guys. There's a 17-year-old missing in Jackson, Tennessee. Someone just sent me. I did, Michelle. I got it. Courtney King, juvenile. This says she's 16. Another one says 17 years old. Last seen 8/17. So yesterday, she may be in Memphis with a missing 17-year-old Courtney King. Sounds like she ran away. So many people, man. He's nonverbal. And so I think that might be part of it. Look at this. Holy hell. I mean, you get in that and you might not get out. I mean, he probably wouldn't get out. Like, it would drag you down. I'm looking to see if they found. I'm trying to see if they got anything, if his diaper, let me see if he, oh, not post I've seen, sorry, recent. Someone said that they found his, yeah, every direction swamp. Let me see here. Bear with me. Post, recent post. 1 hour. Poor baby. What do they got circled? I don't see anything about a diaper. See here, I might have got something. Okay, I don't know, guys. If someone's asking for money in chat, we can't be doing that. I don't know what's going on, but I'm getting text messages, so I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what's going on. All these lights, I got it. You're talking about these lights. I think that right here. I think that is just the light reflecting off the side. Yeah, Roni, if you need to talk with someone, talk to me off of air. We're paying attention to this 12-year-old missing boy right now. I know everyone has problems in life, and I feel for you, but this is the time for Bryan right now. And if I can do something to help you, text me. If I can help you, I will. If I can't, I apologize. I live around gators. I know my boundaries with them. It's I don't know, but I don't want to. Okay, well then don't get the chat involved. That's all I'm asking. I would rather you get me involved in my chat. My chat is my chat. So everyone has been very sympathetic to you and all of that, and so I appreciate my chat. They're the best, I promise you that. But it's not, respectfully, this is not about you right now. This is about a 12-year-old boy who's missing. And like I said, I don't know what to do. I mean, I just don't know what to do. I don't know what's going on in your life or whatever, but you don't bring it in a stranger's chat with YouTube. So there's that. Yeah. So anywho, onward and upward. Okay, let me see what's going on here. I don't know. I've just got 88 different texts from random people. Oh, look at this. This is him in his little classroom. I think it's reflective, Michelle. I'm pretty sure it's reflective. I can't play the music, but this is little Bryan. Little guy. Poor guy. Oh, I can't either, Linda. I would freak out. Snakes freak me out. And they have like freaking anacondas down there, don't they? Oh, bless his heart. So, is there anything else? Yeah, he wore undergarments at night, from what I understand. And right now it's really just crunch time because the governor just said that he would do, if he had, is this better audio? Okay, here we go. They would drain the swamp if they had to. He's definitely a loved little guy.
No lead is small. No tip is small.
Police are ramping up their search Sunday, sending out cranes to clear the canal as they search for any signs of 12-year-old Bryan Vasquez. 3 days after Vasquez disappeared from his New Orleans East home, his mother, Hilda, is clinging to hope.
And if you have my child, to just please feed him, give him a lot of food, take good care of him.
Vasquez, who has autism, seizures, and is nonverbal, went missing Thursday morning.
You can
so
tell
far, a local...
He's very well taken care of. He's very well taken care of. Right? Mom probably doesn't have a lot of money. She's probably struggling. But she takes good care of him. Just a good little...
State and federal search for him has been unsuccessful.
We are urging the public to continue looking at your video surveillance, to continue looking in the backyards. No lead is small. No tip is small. We need the public's help right now.
Vasquez says she hopes one of those tips will bring Bryan back home.
I just want my
12
baby
years
back.
old.
Please.
I feel so bad for that mom. This is brand new. I am too. I wonder what made him climb. You know, he's nonverbal, so it's hard to know. You know, when they can't express themselves, it's frustrated. No, Jason, this is after midnight's going to be 5 days. 5 days.
Bryan Vasquez bloodhounds from Angola prison are now working to locate the 12-year-old. WGN's Ashley Hamilton has the latest on that. Ashley?
Good evening, Kurt. It's been 5 days since Vasquez was last seen, but officials tell me that they're not giving up until he's brought back home.
I want my child. He's my life.
Law enforcement continues to search in New Orleans East for Bryan Vasquez. The 12-year-old who suffers from development disability and is nonverbal was last seen on a Ring camera Thursday morning attempting to open a neighbor's door.
We want to be able to bring this young man home to his family and do whatever we can to give that family some sense of closure and a resolution.
Though the NOPD has scaled down its investigation, the governor has offered bloodhounds from Angola to help locate Vasquez.
We have this article of clothing.
Okay, so I got something and it says he was last seen on home surveillance video around 6:40 a.m. in the 13,000 block of Sevres Street, according to Roselle. That's also where authorities found the boy's discarded diaper, she said. So he is going to be without anything if he is found. Anything. That's near the water, Deborah. Poor baby. Five times, Linda. That sucks. Yeah, I'll pull it up. Let me see here. 13000 CBRES. Let me pull that up. I'll play this.
That it's a specific scent that they can key in on. From what I'm told, he'll virtually drink water from anywhere if he's thirsty. We're focusing on this area, and we're looking in the woods where he may be.
As bloodhounds attempted to locate Vasquez's scent, others checked the water close to where he lives.
We have Sewage and Water Board who are here, and they are literally taking out the weeds on the bayou, and hopefully we can snag something and bring Bryan home if he's in that water.
With the help of a translator, Vasquez's mother is remaining hopeful that her son will be found alive. She pleads for anyone who may have her son to turn him into authorities.
Somebody has him, and you have him, and you kept him, and you worry. My son doesn't speak. He won't be able to say who you are. Just return him safely.
Baden says the clock is ticking to find Vasquez alive, especially because the 12-year-old has not taken his seizure medication in days. But he says they're all praying for the best possible outcome.
Worst case scenario, we could find him and bring him home to his family and give them some measure of closure. Worst case scenario is he's never found. And those are hard conversations that I've had to have with his parents.
Now, authorities continue to ask nearby residents to check their home cameras, search sheds, and outdoor areas
not
and
her only
report
child.
any possible sightings.
He actually shared a bedroom with other siblings, and they locked the door, but he went out the window.
Kurt?
Hoping for good news soon. Thank you, Ashley.
Let me show you where he was last seen, where his diaper was found. And I tell you, this makes me wonder now. Right here. Right here. Make it bigger. This is the 13,000. Yes, you can. You can. Yes. Right here. 13,000. Excuse me. Let's see if we can view it from down. This was in March of 2025. I wonder if we go up here, can we see the water? Now this is from 2007, this picture, but still, you get the point. You can see the water right there. What makes me wonder about this is when we go up, this is where his diaper was found. Did he take off his diaper, meaning to jump in the water? You get what I mean? Is that what he did? Oh, the fire ants. Oh, God. No, there's all kinds of water right there. I was psycho. I was absolutely psycho when my kids were little. I had chains on the top of the door. I had doorknob covers, and then on that, behind that, I had an alarm. If they touched the metal doorknob, it would go off. That's not even getting past the door. That's just touching the doorknob. When they slept, I had a mattress sensor underneath of them that checked their breathing. I had another sensor that clipped to their diaper. It was bad. And then I would pretty much sleep like this, looking over them the whole time. one eye open and one eye shut. Plus, they said if he's thirsty, he'll try to drink from water wherever he finds it. Yeah. Thank you, more lies. And that makes you wonder. I mean, so that was at 6:30. So that means he was around about in the area for at least an hour before he even probably got there. Not good. He looks healthy. I mean, this is thankfully, one of those where it's just one of those things that he got out. Don't see any swimming pools. No, I don't think this is a neighborhood. There's going to be many swimming pools. I see one right there. One right there. One right there. Not a lot. They're all like round pools. But what bothers me is the 13,000, right? Hold on. Is this homeless people? Or is this just junk? Oh, I think it's like greenhouses. I wonder how many RSOs live in the neighborhood. I'm still psycho. I'm perfectly fine with it. Junkyard Janie. Hurricane tarps. Yeah, the governor said that if they don't find him soon, they were going to drain the canals. They may drain the canals on Tuesday. When was this last taken? Oh, this is March 2025. Well, he was seen on camera here because, well, his diaper was found. I love that tree. What a beautiful tree. Sorry, I love simple things sometimes. Is that a camera? No. Ring, look at there. 2 Ring doorbells. That must be a duplex. 2 Ring doorbells. And if I go down too far, nope, regular, but is there any cameras? Nope, not a camera. I want to live somewhere warm like New Orleans. I can't handle winter here anymore. Hello, lady. Have you seen little Bryan? Let's see here. They've got to be able to. Oh. Is that a camera? Or is that a garage sensor? There's a lot of people that have solar on their roofs here. It's so nice down here. I love the weather and the birds. Are you from the area? Then come to Alaska. Hell no. Thank you, Pink. I'm the fortunate one, though. Birds fly south to the winter, so why can't we fly? Exactly. I can't handle winter, guys. I can't. Thank you on the go with Flo. Appreciate you very much. Welcome. I miss Mississippi, though. I cannot handle winter. What I can't handle, it's not even a cold. I don't like the cold. I'd rather be outside, but I can't stand the dreariness. I hate dreariness. No, I just moved from Indiana in 2024 in winter. Oh, Indiana, it's like it is here. Yeah, it sucks. Big sucks. I would rather wash pollen off my car than salt any day. Mama Angie. We're talking to a Canadian here. Y'all don't know winter. Mother chickens live where Santa lives. Then you'll understand. Oh, thank you, Sarah. That's out where the Vietnamese community is at. Just I don't care if it's Vietnamese, Vietnamese. I'm all for community, baby, as long as it's warm. I can handle it. Justin, on the Gold Coast, it's beautiful one day, perfect in the next. Yeah. I like Hawaii, but it's very expensive in Hawaii. It's 80 to 85. It doesn't matter if it's January or July. That's really good. But Hawaii, there's no cows. So a gallon of milk 12 years ago was $10. Today, it's probably $50. The house you asked if it was a garage door sensor had a sign on the gate. Yeah, I saw the surveillance, but I don't, it had the siren, like a big old siren on it as well, but yeah. I have a couple family members in Hawaii, and that's where two of my children were born. So I've spent a lot of time in Hawaii. My late sister, oh really? Her ashes are spread out. Oh, Hawaii's, Alaska's beautiful. It's beautiful, but just got back from the house and the garage door sensor on it, and looked, and the gate that has a sign on it. Yeah. I live in Seattle, Washington. One of my favorite cities in the world, if not my favorite city. Like, I love Vancouver. Love Vancouver. It's a beautiful city. I go in the summer generally. I got so tired of scraping ice and snow off my car. Yeah. I'm just not meant for cold. Never was, never will be. I don't know if there's anything else, y'all. This is a 5. What time is this? I mean, it doesn't look, his diaper looks secure there, and he doesn't look like he's messed in it or anything at that point. So I'm wondering if he's just taking it off, wanting to jump in the water. I like fall. Oh, thank you, Tina. When was he last seen on camera? 6:30 a.m. Did I get your voicemail? No. Thank you, Sarah. Get some rest. You're an hour ahead, I think, aren't you? They found his diaper at the 13,000 block of Severus Street. Severus Street. Report in this. Oh. Yeah. Good Lord. All right, guys. It was regarding Emmanuel. Okay. I've got a lot of stuff on Emmanuel right now. A lot of stuff. I could probably do another live, but I can't. I don't got it in me tonight unless there's some arrest or something like that. Then I might. No. Let me type this in. Janessa. Gen. ES. Or Genesis. Sorry. What's it? Last name Mata. Are they missing? Comparing stepmother interview to police reports? Oh, I'm interested. What is this? Do you guys mind if we do a little what's it called? I can't think. Sidebar. Case comparing stepmother's interview to police reports.
It's been 2 weeks since the death of 8-year-old Genesis Mata, who was found
8 years old? What?
killed and abandoned in a Northwest Bakersfield hotel. Her father, Ray Mata, and stepmother arrested and charged with murder, torture, and child abuse. I'm Veronica Morley, your senior reporter. The stepmother, Graciela Bustamante, claiming she was not involved in the child's death or the abuse. However, statements from Ray Mata and others
That's your
to
child,
police and
honey.
reports
You know what's going
contradict
on.
her. Graciela Bustamante charged with the death of 8-year-old Genesis Mata, claiming to
Aw.
us that not only was she not involved in the child's death, but that she never hurt the children under hers and Ray Mata's care. Ray told police that you were the one who would hit the kids with cords or hangers. Did that ever happen?
No, he would always hit them.
Yet, according to police reports,
You can tell she's trouble. The way she speaks. You can tell she's trouble. Off the bat, I know I'm very judgy, but I can tell almost immediately if someone's good or not. I'm telling you.
Mata and Bustamante
That's too
both
long.
made statements counter to this. One report stating that
No.
Bustamante's mother
You don't
told
talk
police
like that
her
with your
daughter
kid.
claimed she watched Mata punch the child until she was unconscious. Bustamante
What?
also claimed
Punched? Oh my god. What the fuck? Ugh. I'm gonna start screaming. Yep, I could tell just how she looked at the. Yeah, you can tell. Listen, if you're into true crime, and I'm telling you, you know. He was like, give him a chance. You know. Trust me. I've done too many statement
claiming
analysis.
no involvement in the injuries to Genesis's hand.
It didn't happen. How her finger had happened, he had stepped on it, and that's when her nail had chipped. he stepped on her.
Yet in the reports, Mata told police Bustamante had caused the injuries by slamming a drawer on the child's hand. When confronted with this by investigators, reports claim Bustamante admitted to slamming a door on her hand. Investigators continued to push Bustamante about trying to minimize her involvement, to which, in the report, they claim she admitted to participating in pouring boiling water on the child as well.
The day that they arrested me and him, and
What?
I was here, he had told me, "Oh, just take the blame for me."
Bustamante also claimed they never had any interaction with Child Protective.
She let a man pour boiling water on a child? What is wrong with these women? Oh, Sarah, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. She needs the brakes off her.
Services. However, investigators found a
She needs
report made by the school over.
I saw this guy in a video the other day, and he was a very wealthy guy, older man, 60s, mid 60s or whatever. And there was two black men, and they were on dirt bikes, and they were shooting a YouTube video, and they were neighbors, and he went out and threatened the two guys, and because they were recording YouTube videos, they had the threats right there, and the cops went up there and they said, "You can't be doing this. You cannot be doing this like that." He pulled out a pew and killed both officers. Then, because officers normally have an alarm on them if they're not breathing or they're down any longer, he knew that they were coming. Police would be coming for backup, or the neighbors would be calling. And after that happened, the dash cam's running in his car. He gets in front of the car and gets his AR and starts at the popo. Well, they shot him. They got him, but they got him in like the leg or something like that. And you can see him. He's right there. He's hiding past the car like that. And he's like, "Okay, I'm down. I'm down. I'm down." And it's like, yeah, once you feel that pain, you got two dead officers laying there. Two dead officers laying right there. But once you feel the pain, mother chicken, I'm down. I'm down. Well, you got two dead officers right there. Just like she allowed this man to throw boiling water on her kid, do it to them. Throw some boiling water on them, maybe, in my opinion. They won't do it. When people don't think about such a little thing as the golden rule. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Would you want that done to you? No. So don't do it to anyone else. That's the first thing we're taught as children. And when you can't feel compassion for a child, you are the worst of the worst. I would rather be around gang members every day than I would someone who hurts a child, because most of those members won't hurt a child. All right, what happened? I paused it. And it's not playing. Hold on one second. Let me refresh it. Just give me 2 seconds. It froze.
It's been 2 weeks since the death of a patient and pouring boiling water on the child as well.
The day that they arrested me and him and they brought us here, he had told me, oh, just take the blame for me.
Bustamante also claimed they never had any interaction with Child Protective Services. However, investigators found a report made by the school over bruising to one of the children. Mata's family also claiming they'd previously called to report concerns about the children. Officials said that you were assaulted on Friday.
Oh, yes, it was just regarding that. And I told her, well, she didn't tell me nothing. She just came from the back when I was going to call my mom. But it's just been about that. They just been saying like, oh, you're a baby killer, which is, I didn't even kill Genesis. I didn't do anything to
Is there any...
After her arrest, officials confirmed on August 8th, Bustamante was assaulted in custody. The accused, Anita Duran, said when she learned the details of the case, it struck home for her.
I have a cousin named Genesis, a little cousin. She's 10. All I can really say is there's no remorse in the woman that I've seen. And
There's no remorse in that woman, and I've seen, and she's very I don't know how to say it.
She's very I don't know how to describe her.
Following the assault, Duran's commissary account was flooded with community donations, though it's unclear if it's directly related. Now, we also reached out to Ray Mata for an interview request, but he denied our request. Now, on Tuesday, during the Kern County Board of Supervisors meeting, supervisors are expected to approve a request for an external investigation into child welfare services by the Department of Human Services. Mata and Bustamante are both due back in court on October 14th. In Bakersfield, I'm Veronica Morley, your senior reporter.
That is... Wait a second. I hope they don't get me for this. If my live goes down, you'll know why. But I want to see about this.
We begin tonight with our continuing coverage of the death of 8-year-old Genesis Mata. Tonight, more about the little girl and her life, as well as new details on the case. Her battered little body was found in the bathtub of a cheap motel, and her dad and stepmother are charged with torturing and murdering her. 7 other children were taken into protective custody.
How many kids did they have? 8 children? Bakersfield News?
17's Connor Dorr has been following this story and files this report.
Oh, bless his
cases
heart.
like these are especially tragic when you're dealing with juvenile victims and some of the most innocent in our community.
8-year-old Genesis Mata was set to start 2nd grade at Pauley Elementary next week. She loved to dance, her grandmother said at a vigil Sunday night outside of the room where her body was found.
She loved music. She loved everything. She loved people. She was so kind, so polite.
Genesis was found dead in a tub in a locked bathroom Saturday evening. It was a gruesome scene.
But the significant amount of trauma that
What the
that this child sustained and was subjected to is what led to the charges of torture, with our investigators saying this being one of the most significant cases they've ever seen.
After a long night of investigating, serving multiple search warrants and talking to witnesses at the motel, 31-year-old Ray Mata, Genesis's father, and 27-year-old Graciela Bustamante, her stepmother, were arrested for the murder of Genesis. Mata has a history of drug and gun convictions. He has a child support case filed in August of 2022.
Is he the biological father of these kids? I'm guessing because of the last name. Ray Mata Jr. Oh, I would give you something Mata with you, brother.
Ordering him to pay $512 to Bustamante for a child they shared. Mata and Bustamante are charged with 9 felonies, including first-degree murder, torture, mayhem.
Oh, she's the stepmom. There we go. There we go. It's always a step parent or a boyfriend or a girlfriend. I'm telling you. You see it every time.
Cruelty, conspiracy, and failure to provide for a child.
First-degree murder. Torture, mayhem, willful cruelty to a child, inflict injury upon child, assault on person with force of great bodily injury, battery with serious bodily injury, conspire to commit a crime, felony, failure to provide for minor child.
While we don't know the exact nature of Genesis's injuries, the charges provide a little insight into the trauma she endured. The charge of mayhem is described under California law as conduct that maliciously deprives somebody of a body part, such as disfigurement or making the body.
Where's the bio mother? That's a good question. To be honest with you, I would hate to see what Jack and Lily went through, because I don't think it was good. I think they're sick mother. And Sebastian. And I guess CPS failed them.
Part useless.
Please contact the Bakersfield Police Department if you see signs or there's any suspicions that children are being abused.
Police said that 7 other children were taken into protective custody when they arrested Mata and Bustamante. Bustamante was arrested in Delano and Mata was arrested in Bakersfield. Reporting in Central Bakersfield, Connor Dorr, 17 News.
Now, family of Genesis have launched a GoFundMe to help lay her to rest as they navigate this heartbreaking loss. That page describes Genesis as a beautiful spirit who was full of life and loved anything that sparkled. If you'd like to donate, scan the QR code you see on your screen. You can also find a link to that fundraiser on our website, kget.com.
The National Children's Alliance says more than 500,000 children in the United States are known to be victims of abuse every year, with most of them being victimized by a parent or legal guardian, and it can often have deadly consequences. In 2022, nearly 2,000 children lost their lives to abuse or neglect. And while child abuse can affect children from every background, stats show children from socially marginalized families are more likely to be affected.
Yep. If you're on rugs nightly, get some rest, or anything like that, impoverished, depressed, boyfriend, girlfriend, step parents. Most step parents are good, but we're talking about these cases.
And here to join us to talk about the signs of child abuse and what you can do to help prevent it is Lauren Skidmore from the Open Door Network. Lauren, welcome. Very heavy matter. I just want to start with the question, can you please tell us what some of the signs are?
Thank you very much, Crazy Buck. Look at my last text, important. You text me? Yes, I saw this about a dozen North Dakota children, teens have disappeared in 17 days. But the same things happened in Virginia as well. Now, a lot of them are teenagers. Most of them hopefully will be found. Most people that are missing are found, thankfully. Let's see here. I'll tell you.
What signs we should watch for if we suspect a child is being abused?
There's many signs related to abuse, not just child abuse, but abuse in general. You'll notice behavioral elements of the child that may change quickly over time. It It can be things such as detachment. Maybe there's going to be outburst in a school setting. Maybe you'll see the child be very cognizant of their activities and their actions. They're always looking at their parents or the caregiver for some type of approval. You'll see physical signs, of course. You might see slight bruising. You might see
Daniel.
scarring, scratches. You might notice, hair removal of some type.
Edgar.
There's
AK.
different types of abuse. And of course, the
Dawn.
most deadly
Camden.
is the silent abuse, which is happening behind closed doors where most people aren't.
And they, trust me, they do everything. They don't want to get in trouble. They don't want to get in trouble, is what it is. It's crazy. Hold on. What is mayhem charges in California? Okay, it is maybe if it'll work. It's taking forever. That's what I was wondering too. Who's that GoFundMe set up for? Can y'all still see me? I don't know if it's my computer or what. I used to have big dreams as a kid and finding a baby. I ended up having a baby. Was an adult man with a man who found on a porch. Oh. Okay, good. All right. I'm just making sure. So the mayhem charges are the unlawful and malicious infliction of serious injury that result in permanent disfigurement, disability, or loss of a body part? What? Can I see me? Yes, I can see what. Guys, if y'all sent a super chat or anything tonight and I did not see it, I really apologize. It's something going on with YouTube, and so I can't see it. I apologize. Please don't think I'm rude or anything. So that's a koala in my tree right now. You got a koala in your tree? Was she disfigured or... Okay, troopers. Or was she... something like that? Oh my God. That's terrible. That's freaking terrible. My little Aussie, you're used to the koala bears. Aren't they mean once you get around them? Like, a koala will cut you, won't they? They had to have done something terrible for mayhem. I'm going to look up this case on Bakersfield now. Bakersfield now. Oh, is this her right here? This is the... Oh, look at this. You can't touch them. They have salmonella or chlamydia. Which one do you mean?
First at 10, the stepmother accused.
So you can get chlamydia from a koala. Don't touch me. You got chlamydia. Ew. You got the Ranaheim syphilitis. Gonorrhea syphilitis. On August 8th, that mother was attacked in prison. Perfect. I hope she gets it every fucking day. Talk to the hand koala. You got the gonorrhea syphilis. The chlamydia. Oh, I'm glad they got the antibiotics, Deborah. Because I want koalas or hoes. So judgmental, Sarah. God, we don't chlamydia shame here. If you're out there and you have the chlamydia, it's okay. We understand. We'll get you some antibiotics and some antiviral medication. No judgment from Pearls. It's okay. I'm a hoe too. No judgment. No judgment. Just get treated. That's right. Just get treated. No, cannot catch chlamydia from koalas. Well, I mean, knock on wood, I've never had the chlamyds before. I'm still going out. Deborah says Deborah is going to get the chlamydia proudly. Tomorrow she's going to come in the chat and she's going to wake up and she's like, I fucking hate koalas. I got a rash. I got a rash now. For that 2 seconds of pleasure of petting that koala. Now I got the rash. Hey, listen. Get the 2 seconds of pleasure. I don't care. I'm not judging. I know. I did not know you could get the chlamyds from the koalas. Take pictures, Deborah, and I mean of the koala, not the chlamyds.
Accused of torturing and killing 8-year-old Genesis Mata is attacked while in custody. Tonight, the inmate accused in that...
Oh my God, Carol, I read that wrong. We were talking about the gonorrhea syphilis, and I thought it said I keep getting, just add an I. That's what I thought you said.
assault
But you
sits down
said
with Eyewitness
ads.
News, telling us why she would do it again. Thanks for joining us this evening. I'm Rochelle Murcia.
And I'm Michael Patterson. Today, Eyewitness News reporter Michelle Roldan spoke with that inmate at Lerdo Jail to find out what prompted that alleged assault and why the community is showing support for her. Michelle.
That's right. Anita Doran, the inmate accused of assaulting Bustamonte, spoke with us today from Lerdo Jail. She shared with us how Genesis' case felt personal to her and that she...
I was going to say I don't think there's a cure for that, but there's treatment, Carol. And depending on what you meant, you can either you might be able to skip the ad, but if you can't skip the ad, there is a, what is it? I have it. It's for the monthly package you pay so you don't get ads. Or if you wasn't talking about ads, you can get maybe an antiviral.
He would do this again.
In honor of every child that's ever been hurt and by people that they're supposed to trust and that's supposed to just love them, I would definitely do this again. When you're faced with someone that's gross and has no remorse, you kind of don't want to deal with it because you don't want to
This is her talking
take
about
it
the
to
mother.
where you want to take it to.
Anita Duran is accused of assaulting Graciela Bustamonte and is currently facing time after pleading no contest to reckless evading a peace officer and taking a vehicle without the owner's consent. She tells me she and other inmates had heard of the abuse Genesis Mata went through at the hands
Good
of
for her.
Bustamonte, and they did not want to be near her. Duran said most
She seems
women
like
in
a
the
good
jail
person.
avoided interacting with Bustamonte.
There was another woman that she was talking to about her case, but no one really wanted to deal with her when we found out how gruesome the details were of what she did. Some of the girls had seen her not taking it too seriously, as what they said.
Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Were they in a hotel room when she died? Were they in a hotel room with 8 kids? With 8 kids. Wow. Like 2 beds. Did they not have a home? Yes, baby girl was found in the bathtub hotel. Yeah, I knew that she was found in a bathtub, but I wasn't like, I didn't know it was a hotel bathroom. Yeah,
And she was laughing and giggling and stuff, and they were just like, why, what's funny?
Bustamante is currently facing multiple charges including first-degree murder, torture, and child abuse related to Genesis Mata's death. Duran told me this case was not just personal to her because she has a cousin named Genesis around the same age as Mata, but also because she herself was a part of the foster care system and witnessed abuse.
When it comes to the foster system and the CPS system, we got to get these kids. It's really serious what's going on with these kids when they go to school and they feel like no one is there for them, and they're turning to teachers that are seeing marks and bruises on them. This is really serious. This is really an epidemic that's going on with kids, and it's disgusting, but something needs to be done.
Beyond Duran's call for action, earlier this month, Mata's family and other community members gathered outside Kern County Human Services, demanding an investigation into Child Protective Services and justice. After the assault report was released, Duran's commissary account was maxed out by community donations, but it's still not clear if that's related to the assault.
Damn right it was.
Heard about that. So I was surprised. Thank you.
How long is she in jail for, this girl?
Surprised. I didn't know that was possible.
I asked Duran if she believes what she did was necessary in seeking justice for Mata. She told me she wanted to confront Bustamante and felt her own actions were justified.
I can't really go into details,
her ass.
but I seen her on the phone and I just proceeded to make actions.
According to the sheriff's office, Bustamante was taken to the hospital on August 8th following the attack. She's now back at Lerdo Jail. Genesis Mata was found dead in a motel bathtub on August 2nd. Bustamante and Mata's father, Ray Mata, are charged with her murder. Both pleaded not guilty. They are scheduled to return to court on October 16th.
Evil. I would have. I'd have kicked her right in the moose knuckle. All right, guys. I'm off. You resent the text. Is it the one about Jake? What's this? Thank you. Mini Panthers, can you type in chat yet? We cannot see Mini Panthers for some reason. Yeah, I was playing music. I have to play music to keep it under fair use while it's playing a video. Yeah. You think he was going crazy? My non-chlamydia koala. Listen. I hope you don't wake up with a rash tomorrow. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, crazy. I'm gonna play that in my live. No, I was wondering where you was, Uber. Was it something I said? Hello, I just woke up and you leave. No. I had the music on very late. No, I think camel toe, I call it a moose. I call her a moose knuckle. I call it a moose knuckle. Minnie Panthers, we can't see her. She's watching, but she's like, am I blocked? I'm like, no, girl. So today I blocked her just to see, and then I unblocked her. It's weird. Broken camel toe with the hangnail. I hope it gets a hangnail. I always think I'm hearing ice cream truck with the music. Yeah, I couldn't see Cher for a long time either. It's really weird. I'm good, mate. How are you? No, we haven't been able to see Minnie Panthers. Never block the unblock. Well, I wanted to see if like it would unblock her once I blocked it. She may have to resubscribe. Minnie, you could change spelling of name, I believe. Yeah. Happy for the laughs after these 2 heavy cases. Yeah. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you, guys. Sometimes you need laughs. You really it gets tough sometimes. Good night. Good night. Good night, everyone. I know we miss our Minnie Panthers. We miss her. I miss you all when I don't see you guys. I know every name. I know every one of your names. Your screen names, that is. All right. Oh, that's sweet. Always skeptical. A lot of people say that they're like, this is the only membership I have. I'm like, that is so sweet. That's so sweet. All right, guys. Good night. Justice for all of these babies. I hope Bryan is found really, really. I hope he's safe. I really do. Really sad. So thank you guys for watching this and sharing it out. I wanted to do a live on this because he's not getting. I know, like, we're all obsessed right now with what's going on in California, but we gotta. I had to do this one too. So good night. Don't let the koalas bite. You don't want. What was it? The gonorrhea hepatitis. You don't want to. All right, Uber. Thank you, guys. All right. God bless everyone. Good night. If anything breaks, I'll be live. Promise. All right. Bye-bye.